So today is Valentine's Day, and I'll make a quick video regarding why many men, despite the obvious risks and added responsibilities, why are they really desperate for a relationship? Why are they online expressing their grievances being single? Even like the few men that have good social lives and they're in like, say, college frats or meetup groups that they go to regularly and feel a part of. Why do they still want that relationship? Well, people would say that, oh, it's just human nature and people just want to fulfill their social needs and they want to pass their genes. But I think it's more than that. I think there's an elephant in the room that no one wants to talk about, and that's how society treats single men. It's just, I just see it all the time. I see it in memes, I see it in the movies, I see it on social media just telling men that they're missing out on stuff. They just gaslight and they're just playing out hostile to single men. I mention this all the time. I mention I go to conventions all the time, and a lot of the men that seem to be in target for like randomly being accused of harassment, regardless if there's proof or not, a lot of these men happen to be really single men. They're just all by themselves. They don't have their own friend group. They're just all by themselves, and people pick on them because they carry a camera and they assume that they're just taking random pictures of women for the sake of their own pleasures, even though you can't always prove that that's the case. But it just shows that like reason why men want relationships is just I argue it's because they want societal acceptance. They want to be seen as high status because at the end of the day, dating and relationships are a symbol of status. Because women tend to go for higher status men, and they go for high status men because in many cultures, men are expected to be the breadwinners or be the provider, be the ones that be the main source of income for the whole family, or while the woman, all she has to do for the most part is housework, and if they have kids, she's the one that takes care of the kids. So I argue that like men want relationships because when they get relationships, society will at least perceive them as high status or at least keeping up with the Joneses and not being behind in life. I also notice that single women are not as demonized as single men because whenever I see like single women, people say that she's a strong, independent woman. And yeah, that just goes to show a lot of it. So yeah, to sum it all up, men want relationships because they want to be accepted in society. They don't want to be seen as a loser. They don't want to be seen as a bad example. And unfortunately, that's just the case in this society, and this just shows how toxic the rat race really is for men. It's a really lonely existence for men because like society wants to gaslight us. Society wants to make us think we're missing out. Society wants us to think there's something wrong with us because we didn't catch up in life. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this whole topic of relationships, and that's it.